This isn't a video that like I would normally make. I don't think because of I like to poke fun at or roast things that are not important very often. Occasionally I'll cover a serious topic on this channel. And there's an event that happened yesterday, happens far too often. And I thought I would, I don't want to talk about the person that did it at all. I hope they rot for their entire life. I hope they live a long, healthy life behind bars. Absolute garbage human. And there were mistakes made by local PD. Not good, not a good look when it looks like things are predictable. We need to get better at this. But what I do want to talk about is an absolute Chad hero that essentially sacrificed himself trying to stop this idiot monster. We've seen a lot of times where, the toxic masculinity is used as a term, a pejorative for men. Not that women can't be brave, but there are many examples of men being extremely brave. We can look at, what was it, Flight 91, was it? The famous "Let's go" chant or cheer as they rushed the cockpit. This young man, high school football star, did just that, ran right into the line of fire to save and try to stop this person, and he didn't survive it. And, some people might say, well, he didn't. Well, how many people got away while he was tussling with this guy? How many people were able to escape? There's this article on Barstool Sports that I wanted to boost because there's a petition by the kids at the school already to rename Wildcat Stadium to rename it after him, Tate Myre. High school football player rushed and sacrificed himself to save classmates. Rushed in, and this isn't to take away from, the others, by the way. I think a total of 4 right now. Just, young, beautiful females, male, and beautiful lives in front of them. Looked full of life, cut short by something that, it tends to lead people to make really sweeping statements, right? A lot of people outside of the United States say, well, if you just got rid of, if you could magically make all the pew-pews disappear, none of this would ever happen. I'm not going to get into that conversation. Mental health is certainly, I think, a good start. Understanding the warning signs seems smart. 16, 14, 17, and 15. And there may be more at this point. You could see that we teach our kids to be tough, to stand up, to fight. This kid did it on the football field. He did it today in the moment of truth. He's a hero. My heart is empty, yet full at the same time. Life is a precious gift. R.I.P. This is from the football program. Now, in the wake of the event at the school, tens of thousands of people signed a petition to rename the local football stadium in honor of the student who reportedly lost himself while trying to stop the madman. In a world where in the wake of tragedy, it's oftentimes a perpetrator of terrible events whose names just plastered across the media and talk about. I'm not going to say this kid's name. We know his name. We know his identity. We know his social media. Forget him, I wish that the media would stop giving these people press. He just finished his junior football season and received all region for tight end and linebacker. He took this for a recruiting video for Toledo, at Toledo, looking to go, his whole life in front of him. 3.9 GPA, 4 4s in the 40-yard dash. So a student athlete who actually does good in their classes and You know, with the accomplishments on and off the field, he will be remembered for his bravery in the face of pure evil. It is reported that he rushed the man doing the event and received and took many rounds trying to disarm him, allowing others crucial time to seek safety. As more comes out about it, let us just take the time to spread the name of heroism. In the name of heroism, Tate Myre, a hero who saved countless amount of lives through his self-sacrifice. He definitely did. You know, I don't know. I know a lot of you told me on Twitter that some of you lived in the area, and I don't really know how to process these things. It will be politicized, of course. I don't know what he used, but if he used the terrifying Armalite, then we'll have to hear about that again. You'll hear people on the left say it's time to ban everything, and people on the right will say that, you know, it's a mental health crisis. I don't know. These things are never going to go away. I think if we stop, what you can do to minimize them is get better at the warning signs, get better at paying attention to these things. You can do better to understand bullying in schools. Not that that justifies it, but we can tell it is a factor at times. Parents can be more involved. We can give teachers abilities to defend themselves. Yeah, I wish they didn't need it, but I'd rather have it than and not need it than need it and not have it. We can understand mental health and, you know, the issue that we have with the kids now who are online all day long, consuming negativity. You know, all these things. I think there are things we can do, practical things we can do in many areas. And that would be good. To politicize it, you know, wouldn't be what I would want to do about it. He aspired to play at Michigan State, Grand Valley State. Rain is like football. Rain is like Oxford football, tough. Resonates with the type of guy he was, gritty to the highest degree. When he rushed the guy doing it, he made the ultimate selfless sacrifice, something we should always remember and give perspective in our everyday lives. Look, you know, this kind of stuff makes me really, really thankful. I don't know if I would have the courage to do something like that. I probably wouldn't. Probably be huddled up with everyone else. We can all think, well, why didn't somebody just do something? Or, you know, what I would have done is just, you know, done this or done that. Well, this kid did it. And he made the ultimate sacrifice to try and stop this guy. And you know what? He ended up loaded up in a police car, and that's where he expired. But I hope that he knew that he provided very, very precious time for people to escape. It's sad. You know, I don't want this to overshadow the others that were lost in this too. But sometimes toxic masculinity is a pretty dang good thing. I don't know. Obviously, renaming a football stadium isn't going to bring the kid back. But I think that we should honor his moment of bravery, ultimate bravery, and ultimate sacrifice. This is the, you know, it may have not been feel like a W, but it is a dude posting his W because he saved the lives of many others. This is undeniable. I wish I had, you know, words. I don't know what I would say to the parents, or I'm sure they wouldn't care to hear from me at all. But, you know, they raised a son that has so much bravery and love for his fellow students that he truly is one in a million. And the fact that he fought till the end, it just gives you a ton of faith in humanity, that there are good people out there willing to make the ultimate sacrifice. And it's humbling. Obviously, to the families and things like that and that nature, my heart goes out to them. But you know, I'll leave the petition exists. You can just Google it. I think they will do it. There's 70,000 people already signing it, but you know, maybe it would do some good to sign it, show the parents how much the world views their son as a hero. I wish, I can't sign off with my normal sign off, but if there's any good in this, I suppose it's that. We'll talk to you again real soon.